Luke likes to drive like a little old man. Just, oh, let me crawl over here, make the combine wait. Let's see, is he on his phone? Doesn't look like it. Looks like he's just going slow. No, he is on his phone. I knew he would be. Little turd burglar. He doesn't have his NASCAR headset on. Well, good morning. It is October 26th. Should be the last day of harvest for us, hopefully. Got finished up back in the sticks last night about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And we'll get it all on grain carts and trucks. So Jock and I are taking those loads in now. And Dad's getting the combine moved to the next field. We'll be just south and slightly west of Oakland on 98 acres. So that's good. It's all one nice big field and then pretty close to the elevator. So we'll be able to hopefully stay moving on that. Not too many people are hauling in the elevator still, because they're starting to finish up what not all the local guys are. So that's what we're working on this morning. Nice morning this morning. It's supposed to be about 70 degrees today, 74 or something like that, pretty warm. But we'll get everything moved down there, and I think hopefully I'm going to hop in the combine, and then I'll bring you guys along for that, because that'll be fun. I'm working on getting this last 98 acres opened up. All it is just a big old triangle piece. Railroad runs along it. You can see the rail cars there. It's doing pretty well. About what I thought it'd be, so that's good. Luke's working some ground right now, just a mile down the road. Dad's trucking and John's in the cart, but Luke will probably have to end up coming over and hopping in the other truck just because we won't be able to stay caught up because we get up over there, get some pretty long rows. But we should be able to get this at least get it on trucks, maybe get it into the elevator since we're so close, and like I said, got the long rows, so that helps with efficiency. But it feels good to be getting done today. Like I said earlier, pretty warm. I wish it was about 50 degrees out instead of 75, but hey. Let's see, today's Thursday. On Saturday, it's supposed to drop down, and then a couple days after that, the lows are supposed to get into the mid-20s, which will feel great. To good for hunting. Should be able to get caught up on our field work in just a few days, because with two 40-foot implements going 8 mile an hour, you can cover a lot of ground in one day. We are expecting some rain this weekend, so we'll see how that turns out, but can't complain. Everything's going well. But we don't do this too often, as you can see. The ground's worked right there. Luke's just right up there in the chisel. Technically, disc gripper. This is the last field that we've got a disc grip, and then we're going to throw the turbo on there. That way we can have both the turbo and probably the disc and corn stalks to really knock it out, like I said earlier. So he's getting this started here, and then my uncle is going to come out and run it while we're in this field. So should be able to stay caught right up, and then hopefully, probably be tomorrow morning before we get that switched over to the other implement. But we were able to get caught up. All of our bean stubbles worked. And so both tractors, like I said, will be on the corn stalks, will be good. We get that knocked out real fast, which will be very nice, because we leave for our hunting trip, annual hunting trip to North Dakota in less than 3 weeks. So like I said, today is the 26th, and I think we leave the 10th of November. So 2 weeks actually. 2 weeks from tomorrow maybe. So we got to get all the field work done, and then we got a new hunting blind we got to work on. So lots to do. That's all right. It's now about 2 o'clock, got 43 acres done. Sorry, it's been a minute since I talked to you last. Got lunch, and then the wife and baby hopped in with me, and then the baby was sleeping, so can't do much talking then. As you can see, the tillage guy, my uncle, staying caught right up to me. Had to go over there against the railroad tracks. I guess I could have showed you guys that maybe. And we had that big storm this summer, real windy, and it blew a bunch of branches into the corn. It took me probably 20 minutes just to get one through right next to the railroad, when it should take me about 4. So that kind of slowed us down a little bit, but that's all right. We're scooting right along. There's a slight chance of rain about now. I mean, it's sprinkling a little bit. You can see weather looks a little bit ominous. According to the radar, it was going north of us, so hopefully it stays north. We'll see. Because if we keep going like this, we'll be able to finish no problem. But if it rains, I don't know. Yesterday we were running in the sprinkles quite a bit, so we'll keep doing that if need to, but we'll just have to see. Corn still making pretty good, over 240 bushel, which is not bad for this guy. Like I said, this is some custom ground. I think I told you guys earlier, he does his farming practices a little bit different than what we do on our rented and owned ground. We do everything for this guy. We plant, work all the ground, spray, harvest everything. The only thing that he does different is he makes his fertilizer decisions, how much and what type of fertilizer and the type of application. So like anhydrous or side dressing, this, that, and the other. So those little bit of differences can make a little bit of a yield difference. They're cheaper, but also sometimes you get a little bit less yield, but it might even out, pencil out. So, you know, less inputs, you get less yield, but you don't have to pay for the inputs. So that's that. Like I said, it's doing well. Got about 45 acres, 46 acres left. So about half done. We didn't get started on this piece till about, I think it was about 9:30. We were moving some stuff around, but hopefully we finish it. On the cart now. John decided he wanted to hop in the combine, so I figured I better let him. It's about 20 after 4. We got about 30 acres left, a little more maybe. So we'll be getting done right as the elevator's closing, so I'm sure we're probably going to have some left on the trucks overnight. There's no big deal. We can get up and dump them tomorrow morning, but as long as we get the corn out of the field and in the truck, I'll be happy. You can see Brad's over there working, going that way to the corner. So luckily the rain didn't really amount to much, which I didn't think it was going to. Just a few sprinkles for maybe half an hour. Just enough to get the corn. The leaves did get wet for a little bit, but it's plenty breezy, so it dried off. So everything's going well. We're going about 6 miles an hour on the combine, moving right along. Got both carts going now, so they're back up here in this corner, getting to some shorter rows, so not quite as efficient. Dad will hopefully be able to stay caught up in the truck, but Luke likes to drive like a little old man. Just, oh, let me crawl over here, make the combine wait. Let's see, is he on his phone? Doesn't look like it. Looks like he's just going slow. No, he is on his phone. I knew he would be. Little turd burglar. He doesn't have his NASCAR headset on. Goofball. Well, it's now about 10 till 6, and we've got about 9 acres left. Heading up to get my supper. Also got basically a full load, about a half a truck sitting up here, so I'll top that truck off, and hopefully Dad'll be back soon with the other one. And I'll get my supper, like I said, and come back out here, and we should have this wrapped up in a jiffy. Should be good. Still don't think we'll get all the trucks in, but that's all right. Well, just got my supper eaten. Just got a couple acres left now. Meg, Luke's wife, brought the old monocles. Gotta love you some good monocles. For those of you who are semi-local, you know what I'm talking about. About to get this wrapped up. Won't get it all into the elevator, but that's all right. be able to get it all on wheels, which will be great. And probably get combine, and then if we have one empty cart, get the other cart moved back to the shop. But I don't know, we'll see what we end up with. So I'll let you guys know when we're done. Well, we're done. October 26th, not too bad. And by 6:45, I honestly thought it was going to be about a half hour later, but worked out. We got both the trucks are dumping right now, so we won't have anything to take in tomorrow. We can focus on working some ground, and like I said, that won't be too much longer. Get it all wrapped up, I'll bring you guys along for that. But that's all we got for the harvest episodes. I do appreciate you guys watching. For those of you who tuned in, and those of you who commented and subscribed, thank you very much. And I will see you around sometime in the next one.